on Friday. Now, why y'all didn't tell me yesterday was Thursday? I'm sitting there drinking my wine, thinking it's Friday. How y'all doing today? It is Friday, and I'm gonna drink some more Moscato later. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all told me to put the wine down now. I have a question to ask you guys. Come on in. I want y'all to come on in and have a seat, and I have a question to ask. And I really want your honest opinion. I want you to be honest with yourself and dig deep down inside of you and really soul search and tell me, are you being real or you just want to see somebody go down? Come on in. I have a question. I have a question. I have to wait till y'all come on in here, have a seat, make sure you like, share, subscribe. If you have not yet subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting on, because this year on Unbreakable Strong Woman, we're going to have a good time. I know a lot of you at work right now, and you'll see this video later. Some of y'all might be pulling over because y'all know Nina is a blast. But I have a question about the Diddy case. In the Jay-Z case, the allegations with them and the little girl. Oh, shoot, I didn't unplug my laptop because I got to show y'all something on my laptop in a second. And I need y'all honest opinion. Hold on. How y'all Friday going? How y'all third day of the year going so far? I hope y'all enjoying these first 3 days of the year. Hope y'all have no issues and God has already been good to you. You already got a plan. But I have a question. I need some more of you to come in before I ask this question because I really want to know this. How y'all doing? Hey, Muhammad. I'm a failure. Huh? What's your advice for 27-year-old man? You're not a failure. You failing yourself by claiming that. Don't you ever say that again. My advice is do something about it. Whatever you failing at, correct it and change it. If you're driving down the street, Muhammad, and you hit a dead end road, what you do? You turn around and you go back the other way and you find your way out, right? That's what you got to do, Muhammad. It's easy. I love you back, Random. How you doing? Hey, Ann, how you doing? How y'all doing? I just have a few questions before. I'm trying to get some more people to wait till they come on in. Hi, Jordan. Is that what's your name? Cleo? Hi. I have subscribed. Thank you. Because, is that your name? Hi. How y'all doing? Sometimes your names go by too fast. I can't see them. Y'all see them squinting. Hey, Joseph. Someone's name is Because. Okay. Hi, Matt. The Random Shorts, how are you? Thank you for subscribing, love. I'm glad you guys are here. I forgot the person name that I want to address real quick. I don't like saying people's names anyway. Hey, Benjamin. Jordan, how you doing? I don't like saying people's names anyway, but one person said they was going to unsubscribe to me. What's his name, Matt? He said, Michael. I think his name is Michael. He said he was going to unsubscribe to me because I'm a Diddy supporter. You know what I hate more than anything? I hate a liar. You know, and I cannot stand selective hearing people. I've never one time said I supported nothing Diddy is doing. But see, people that has that evil, wicked heart and try to say somebody else is evil and wicked, they are narcissists. You know what I'm saying? Everything I said about this case has been strictly law. And I keep telling you all, I don't care what your personal opinions are about Diddy, Jay Z, or whoever else in trouble in your life in general, on TV. You're not the judge or the jurors. It's public opinion. And because you have your opinion, don't make you right. And because somebody else have a different opinion from you, don't make them wrong. You know, two things can be right? But small-minded people don't realize that. And I never one time said I am upholding Diddy because I don't know Diddy. How many times y'all done heard me say that? I don't know Diddy and I don't know the victims. So how in the hell can I actually really have an honest opinion in a case that I don't know shit about? Everything that we know up to this moment have been hearsay from other people. You was not there either, Michael. That's your name. You wasn't there. For you to say you said he's innocent till proven guilty when you know he a criminal. I don't know what that man is. You know what I'm saying? I get tired of y'all saying that. You know, I don't know. That's why it's so dangerous to have jurors. I can't stand the system because people like that would get on the jury and say shit like that without even hearing from the other side. Why you think when they have a trial, they both get to talk? Because two people got to plead their case. Diddy might be guilty to a whole lot of shit. But what I know in my heart, and this is my opinion, my opinion, that's all that matters to me is my opinion right now. You know what I feel in my heart? This particular case with the little hands girl, the 13-year-old, she lying. And I don't care what y'all got to say about me. My opinion with her, she's lying. She have too many inconsistencies. It's not adding up. The year not adding up and none of that. And that's why I'm going to play this video for y'all on my laptop because I'm at my daughter's house. And I want y'all to hear from Mr. Gene Deal. Now, everybody who knows Gene Deal. Gene Deal was the bodyguard in 2000. That's what she forgot. Gene Deal from 2000, I think, to 2003, he was Diddy's bodyguard. Gene Deal is the one that's been talking about all the stuff that he remembers back then. He didn't have no holdups exposing Diddy, right? Well, now he's taking up for Diddy in this particular case. Everybody gonna say, oh, he's covering his own ass. Wait a minute. Y'all believed him when he was dogging Diddy. Now he's telling something else and protecting Diddy, saying what he remember. Now he's a liar. So I'm asking y'all this question. Do y'all want justice in this case? Or do y'all just want to see Diddy just get destroyed? Any means necessary. Do you want justice in this situation? Or you just want to see a black man that's a billionaire, a couple of them, get deleted? Because I don't see none of you talking about the three brothers from New York that did the same crime that Diddy just did, allegedly. I don't see none of you talking about Abercrombie and Fitch, the one that did the same crime that Diddy is accused of, and he out on bond. I don't see none of you talking about him. None of those people. I don't see the news constantly exposing every detail of those people's case. They didn't even do this with Epstein. We barely knew what was going on in that case. But with Diddy, we know every single detail. Every time they find out something, the feds is doing a news conference. Why? I just never seen a case that does this. All because he's an icon. Okay, Epstein was a millionaire, billionaire too, wasn't he? Abercrombie and Fitch, he's a millionaire. Those three brothers, they millionaire real estate agents. These ain't average Joes. These are rich people. Why are they not giving us every detail of their case? And then we have our own people that want to be private investigators. So this is why I'm getting upset, because I'm like, are you all really out for justice, or y'all just want to see another black man destroyed? Because it don't sound like y'all out for justice. Because if you was out for justice, y'all will stand fast and be like, okay, we heard from her. Now, when Diddy go talk? I want to see what Diddy go say. Is Diddy go justify this? Where was you at, Diddy? We want to hear what you got to say now. You heard what she said? What you got to say? I want to hear from Diddy. I want to hear from Jay-Z. So all this you talking about, I'm taking up for somebody, is a damn lie. I'm saying it's 3, 4 sides to a story. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just going to believe a female come out and say, you know, he did this, this, and this. And I'm like, yep, another victim. And I done seen 4 or 5 women lie already on this case. 4 or 5 of them been exposed. So we can't believe everything we hear. And I know how people done lied on me. I done told you that. I know how people lie. Diddy could be lying. This is why they box it out in court. But damn, give this case a chance. Okay? Give people they due process. And the man that was arguing with me gonna say, he don't deserve due process. How? Oh my God. Shame on you, black man. Shame on you, black man. How hard we fought to be equal. How hard we fought to have due process. How hard we fought just to have a voice in this country. And you say a black man don't deserve it? Shame on you. I just can't believe my people sometimes. This shit is ridiculous, but I want y'all to hear. Let me see. Let me get it back. I want y'all to hear what G and D have to say. And I got to keep stopping it because this is somebody else's video. And I don't want to get, his name is Dialogue Channel. And I don't want to get in trouble for showing his video. So I have to stop it constantly. But I'm going to show y'all what's on my laptop. This is Gene Deal, the bodyguard from 2000. Listen to what he have to say. Let me cut this light off so y'all can see. Hold on. The sunshine is in the way. Hold on. Let me see what's going on. Here we go. I don't know if it's going to play. Oh, man. Something's going on with the damn video. Okay.
First of all, we did not use limousines. We used SUVs in 2000. You know what I'm saying? So when she said that it was a limousine that picked her up, or she went with a limousine driver, you know, I was kind of skeptical and wanted to hear more about her story. So now she said that the limousine driver, you know, got her into a party, but it's somehow she had to went to a gas station, and if you know that area, there's no gas stations unless you walk all the way up to 96th Street. That's like 40-something blocks. So I was like, all you had to walk to the west side, which is another 14, 15 long blocks. And then you would have to know where you're going to find that gas station because it's close to the West Side Highway. Unless she went all the way downtown, and then who's going to pick her up from that far away from the, you know, the...
I'm going to delete Johnny and I'm going to delete Kitty because y'all on here saying my channel is boring, but you watching it. So you know what? Happy New Year and goodbye. You will be deleted from my channel. Bye. Hold on. Let me get them off here. You ain't got to worry about being bored. I hope you have a better day. I don't got time for that this year. All right, y'all. Let me continue.
The venue where she went to. So, and then she said something about that, or well, the allegation said something about that she went with the limo driver. So did the limo driver drop Puff them off or Jay them off, then came back and got her, then take her to the party? It was just a lot of inconsistencies. I was like, yo, first of all, we didn't even use limousines. You understand? Bad Boy used SUVs. So I found those being real inconsistent on what the story was she was talking about. And then for limousine driver, who would know us, because our drivers didn't drive limousines, how you gonna tell somebody to get in the party? He had to go through security for that. And that just wouldn't have happened. That wouldn't have happened. So I don't want to beat up the victim or the person that says that they are a victim, but I know for myself there's a lot of inconsistencies in what she was talking about regarding her being with somebody from Bad Boy, getting into a Bad Boy party, you understand, with a limo driver that we didn't even know. So, not trying to beat her up, not trying to save Jay or Diddy. But me personally, I didn't believe her story. I mean, that's...
Okay. Did y'all hear from the bodyguard? He was there. He said, me personally, I don't believe her story. First of all, now something else is coming out. They didn't have limos. Y'all still want to believe this story is real. Second, I said this. When she said she ran out the house, she hit Diddy in his neck. Now just think about this, you guys. You're 13 years old. You in a room with 3 people, grown folks. 2 of them are men. I don't know if the third person was a man or not. She said it was a celebrity. They grape her because she said she was great. She gets up. She kung fu chopped Diddy. A little girl. I guess he fell on the ground. Oh. When did she put on her clothes? She ran through the mansion. Just think of a mansion. The front door can't be too close to the bedrooms. 9 times 10, the bedrooms are upstairs and it's the swerve steps. And, mansions are beautiful. So 9 times out of 10, the bedrooms are way upstairs in the back of the house. So she finds her way through the mansion. She's 13. All these grown people partying. A naked kid running through the house to the front door. Because when did she have a chance to put on her clothes? She runs out the door, and she describes the driveway as a circle driveway. It was a long driveway, so you got to run all the way out the house, around the circle, through all these alleged limousines, and then run down a long driveway, which is probably was pitch black out there, because most mansions are secluded in areas way out. And G. Deal just said this. The nearest gas station is like 40 blocks from that house. She said she went to the local gas station. 40 blocks is not the local gas station. That's a whole nother township pretty much. And he said, you have to know where you're going to get there. She's from 5 hours away. She live in a whole nother city. So she don't know where she at. Wouldn't a child that's been dropped off, don't know where she's at, she's running for her life, when she would have went to another mansion and bammed on the door, and she ran past all them community houses and didn't knock on nobody's door for help? It ain't adding up. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all don't have to like me. Y'all can be pissed off. When something don't add up, damn it don't add up. And I'm not taking up for nobody. It's called justice. I don't want to see nobody get charged off a lie. Now, any other of them cases, Cassie, Diddy Kane, or whoever else, yeah, he might get caught guilty in those. But this particular case, hell no, the girl lying. I don't care how Tisha Tales try to put it together. I don't care how they try to change the year. I don't care how they try to say, well, this didn't happen that day. Maybe it happened this. Maybe she won 13. She was 16. That's a big gap if y'all think about it. They trying to say maybe she was 16. So y'all want to believe a person that don't even know how old they was when something happened to them? How can you believe her story then if she don't know she's 13 or 16? I'm for sure you know if something happened to you at 13, you know you was 13. You see what I'm saying? But they want us to believe that it could have been a whole different year. And the person she said was there, he was on tour. And that was some white guys. I guess it was a band or something. They was on tour across the country. So that's when Tisha Tell said, well, no, maybe it was when she was 16 because that band was actually there. Okay, say that's true. Eminem wasn't there. I said this in my last video. And the reason I'm bringing this up, because I'm just now seeing Gene Deal's video. And I got to keep talking about the trending topics. If y'all bored with it, find something else to do. But everybody that's celebrity bloggers is talking about this case and what Jay-Z going through. And they said Jay-Z got some kind of win in court, that the judge is going to let him do something. I haven't even looked into it yet, but something been overturned for Jay-Z. And I just cannot see Jay-Z and Diddy doing this particular thing. And like Gene Deal said, when he was the bodyguard, Diddy wasn't into F-offs and stuff. He said, look back. You can't even find the kind of parties Diddy was giving back then. You see what I'm saying? So he's telling, like, when I was there, Diddy wasn't doing that shit. He said all that stuff with Puff started happening after I left. And J-Lo was Puffy woman who was on his arm that night. So he just told J-Lo, go sit downstairs and have a drink. I'm finna go mess with this 13-year-old. So if it don't add up, it don't make sense. It don't make sense to me. That's like my man coming telling me some dumb bull crap. You know, I wasn't there, but she said, you know, you gonna be like, man, come on, man. You won't believe his story. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all do believe the story. Your man can say, it wasn't me, baby. Well, he said it wasn't him. You will fall out with your whole family. He said it wasn't him. I'm just gonna cut my family off. Y'all some shit starters. So if y'all wonder why I keep talking about Puffy, because YouTube require me to talk about Puffy. And this is my money. I'm at work. Could y'all get my likes up, please? I am at work. When y'all watch me on YouTube, I'm working. I don't come to your job and tell you how to do your job. I don't call you, say, you putting them parts on wrong. You a liar. This is what I do. And I happen to be a different blogger. I throw my own personal stuff in there. I try to give life lessons throughout the mess that goes on in the world. I'm a little different. So I try to be a little entertaining. If you don't like my channel, God bless you. Goodbye. It's 2025 and I be damned if I entertain any buffoonery this year. I done been through too much in my adult life. I done been through too much in 2024 to deal with buffoonery. And if you want these grown-ass dummies that don't want to have an open mind, don't know how to have a conversation, can't respect others' opinion, you don't need to even be on YouTube, because this is not your channel, dear heart. This is somebody else's channel. So on my channel, I say what I believe. Go start your channel and you can start talking about what you believe. But this channel is for like-minded people who dare to have a conversation. And maybe if I'm wrong in a way, you mature enough to have a conversation and point out what I said wrong and show me the right way. But all that ignorance, I don't have time for y'all ignorance this year. I am too old for that. I am 55 years old. Don't nobody have time for ignorance. And if you one of the people that like to entertain mess and drama, you on the wrong damn channel. Because I don't have time for it. I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to laugh. I'm trying to enjoy life. We got all this chaos going on around us, from the churches to politics. And all y'all can do is start drama on YouTube. And a lot of you, like I said, y'all don't care about if justice served in Diddy and Jay-Z case. Y'all just want to see somebody destroyed. Y'all trying to destroy me and other bloggers, and all we doing is minding our damn business on our channel. You would come over here and try to disturb people's peace. I don't play that with folks. I'm telling people right now in 2025, folks getting deleted and getting their feelings hurt flat out the gate. I have no problem embarrassing nobody on my channel no more, because I'm tired of it. And a lot of you need to be embarrassed. A lot of you need to be called out, because for years you've been walking around messing with people and nobody never called you out on your shit. And most of you, 98% of you, are internet gangsters. Ain't go bust a grape. Internet gangsters, talking crap behind a keyboard. Don't have a life. Don't nobody want to be with you. Just lonely as shit and always got to tell somebody else what to do. You shouldn't be saying that. And you should be ashamed. You should do this. And you should do that. And your ass ain't doing none of it. To this year is the year of growth, prosperity, happiness, and cussing folks out. I'm just letting y'all know right now. That's why I had the question. Are y'all seeking justice? Or y'all just want to see another black man destroyed? What are you doing here? Because if you seeking justice, you wouldn't even have a guilty verdict yet. You'd be like, well, I got to wait to hear the rest of the case. I need to hear what else going on. I can't just sit here and just say somebody guilty and they haven't even spoke yet. You know, we assuming shit happened to folks. We assuming this happened. And I'm noticing too, let me tell y'all what I'm noticing. If all my followers ain't paying attention. Do y'all see we got more minions on my channel lately? I gotta believe they teach the tells people. And anybody ever said something about they send their minions over here to start bull crap because they're ignorant? I wouldn't dare tell any of my followers to go to nobody's channel and start acting a fool on their channel. I tell y'all to respect everybody. And y'all should already know that because y'all grown folks. You should already know respect is king. In anything in life, relationships to work to whatever, respect is king. And if you can't respect somebody, that's a dangerous ground because a lot of folks ain't playing with you. A lot of folks not playing. And y'all better learn this year. And it's sad because the people watch me, most of you are grown as hell with children. And if you ain't learned by now to respect others and other people's space and have an open mind to be able to have an open conversation, you need to go somewhere and get up under a rock and live by yourself, dear heart. Because don't nobody else in this world, in this life, have time for your nonsense. And that's why 9 times out of 10, you're lonely, darling. And nobody want to deal with you. But I wanted y'all to hear Gene Deal. Because it's very important to get other people that was there. They even need to go get Eminem and say, do you remember seeing anything out the norm back then? Matter of fact, Eminem, did you have a limo back then? You see, that's how I know when people be lying, because they just assumed that rich people have limos. But when I think about it, Tupac Shakur died, what, in 90, was it 98 or 96? And then Big was deleted in, when was Big deleted? 97? What year was that? And the reason I say this is because Gene Deal's not lying. Let me tell you how I know he ain't lying about the vehicles. Do y'all remember the Biggie Small movie? Do y'all remember the news? If you don't remember the news or what happened that night with Big, go and watch the news. What kind of vehicle was Biggie Small in when he got deleted? Was he in a limo? Big was in an SUV. Didn't Gene Deal say, when I was the bodyguard, we didn't drive limos, it was SUVs? Guess who was the bodyguard for Big that night? Gene Deal. Big got shot in an SUV, a black one. So he's not lying about the vehicles that they drive around in. You see what I'm saying? Since y'all want to say he lying. No, that little girl lying because she said Diddy driver was in a limo. And it was a bunch of limos out there. And Gene said, no, it was a bunch of SUVs out there. Another lie. And y'all still want to believe this woman telling the truth. What if it was your son? This is what I be saying to people. What if this was your son or your husband or your brother? Would you sit here and be like, they still telling the truth? No, you wouldn't. It's that Willie Lynch syndrome. The Willie Lynch syndrome. And it's sad that y'all want to see any means necessary for another black person to be destroyed. If they gonna be destroyed, let them be destroyed on some shit they really did. Okay? I'm not taking up for nobody. Whatever Diddy did, God got something for his ass. That's why he's sitting in a cell right now. He will be punished for his wrong, and so will you. That's what I'm saying. So would I. None of us fall short from sin. We all sin in our own way. You may not did what Diddy did, but you done something. And what do? You go to God for grace and mercy on a daily basis. Well, I hope you do. Most of you don't. Y'all don't know how to pray. Too busy being internet gangsters. I had to say something on the rapper Plies platform the other day because he said this is the year that he'll forgive children, but he's not going to forgive adults because a child don't know better and a grown person make choices. And I said, oh, wow. I said, what if God said that to you, Plies? He give you free will, don't he? And your will is to do wrong. So what if he said, you have free will, you went off and did something wrong, so I'm done with you? What if God just cut us off? What if God don't give us no grace and mercy no more? What if God don't forgive what we done? And y'all walking around here like y'all God Almighty trying to say where somebody need to go. You need to worry about your soul and your salvation because a lot of you have black hearts. It is sad I'm even talking like this 3 days into the year already, trying to tell people, check yourself. Check yourself. Open that word. Go pray. Go sit down somewhere. I don't care if I got to delete. What did I got on here? Almost 200 people watching me. I don't care if I got to delete 150 people talking crazy and only 50 people watching me. I will do it. Before I have wicked folks among me, I would delete your ass. It's nothing in my life that I can't walk away from in 30 minutes. I will leave your ass alone when it comes to my peace of mind, when it comes to my growth, when it comes to me loving God. I don't have time for your nonsense. And for the people say don't address these people, yes, they need to be addressed. You know why? Because folks been letting them get away with it too damn long. People been letting folks do shit too long. Check folks. I don't care if it's your boss. Be careful. Make sure you got a plan. I don't care if it's your man, your kids. This is the year to make people, oh, you gonna stand on that. You gonna respect me. And if you don't respect me, you gonna respect my absence. Because I'm going to be out or you going to be out. One of us got to go. I don't have to deal with none of nobody nonsense. God give me free will to delete your ass. You hear me? So whatever my opinion is my opinion. I was born a single baby girl to my mom and my dad. I didn't have a twin. So I have my own mind. And if you don't like the way I think, good for you. Think the way you want to think, but don't try to change my thinking. That's what makes the world go around. We all different. But some reason American people, these American folks, y'all seem like y'all privileged. Even the Karens and stuff, just so privileged. What are you doing here? Why you parked there? You shouldn't do that. Who told y'all had a right to tell another grown human being what the hell to do? And this is why I'm realizing more and more and more why so many people have dysfunctional homes. Why more people have broken homes. Why more people have divorce rates is high. I'm realizing that because I'm watching how y'all talk to me and y'all never met me in y'all life. I'm watching how y'all judging these cases and don't know shit about it. So I can imagine how you are in your relationships. You don't know how to compromise. You don't have creative thinking skills. You don't know how to look into a situation and what do you call it? Not detox. Just take it apart and see what's the elements to a problem so you can fix it. Y'all instantly, it gotta go my way. And how I know that's true? Because what y'all say to a stranger, which is me, I don't like what you said, so I'm gonna unsubscribe. So I can imagine what you say to your man or your woman. Oh, you don't compromise. You don't like how I do this and that, so I'm just gonna leave you alone. So I can imagine how you deal with that work. Oh, you try to write me up because I didn't do this. I'm just gonna quit. No logical thinking skills. But you think it's everybody else around you. That's why I said this year, if y'all don't fix y'all damn mind, something wrong with y'all. If you don't go fix your damn mind, you're going to be stuck in this world messed up. Just on this video a minute ago, I had to block 4 people. Oh, your channel boring. If you don't get your old miserable ass somewhere and get a life. Go somewhere. Life is too short for your nonsense. Don't nobody have time for it. Don't come to the internet with your misery because you ain't got no friends. So you want YouTube people to be your friend and you want to be a bully online? Don't be mad because you couldn't get none in high school, so you're mad at the world. Don't be mad because you can't get a woman or a man, so all you can do is come to YouTube and pick with folks. Don't be mad because you don't know how to get no money, so you don't want nobody else to get no money. It's just sad. And if you have people like that in your life, you watching me, cut their asses off. I don't give a damn if y'all got the same bloodline. Cut them off. Do y'all know how many family members I don't mess with? I don't think y'all understand what I mean. I don't mess with family. Let alone a damn stranger on YouTube. I took myself out the family chat on Facebook because it was too much bull crap. And then when I found myself, when I was going through something, I was having a slight breakdown one day. I was so upset. And my family was talking like I wasn't there and talking around me like I didn't matter, like I was tripping. Now, one time did they say, "Are you okay?" So when I realized that, I said, you know what? I'm done with y'all. Y'all too busy want to talk shit but not care if I'm all right. I ain't asked you for no money. I ain't asked you for no time. All you have to do is say, "Are you okay?" And since nobody said that, I cut them off. Because if you don't care about my well-being, what am I entertaining you for? If you want to break down my mind, what am I entertaining you for? And that goes for anybody that's going through a bad relationship right now. If somebody playing with your head, if somebody making you wonder if they're cheating, if somebody making you cry and be upset, what are you entertaining them for? Especially when you don't even know if you gonna breathe the next second. See, y'all take life for granted. People take life for granted. They really believe that they deserving of being here. You know why I say that? Because God grants you this day, right? And you wake up with hate in your heart, like you deserve to be here. You can't find nothing else to do with the time God done granted you but to mess with somebody. Cause chaos, talk shit, instigate. You can't find nothing else to do with what God gave you, life. And yes, it needs to be addressed. And I know y'all, my followers always need to address these people. Yes, I want to, because these people need to be knocked upside their damn head and say, wake your ass up. Matter of fact, go over there and sit down in the corner. Go somewhere over there, because we over here having a good time. We enjoy and appreciate God over here. We praising him that we vertical today. We praising him that we can breathe. We can move. Our limbs ain't stiff. It's somebody laying right now, can't even do nothing but move their eyes like my father did. But we can get up and we can move around and we can do whatever we want because God gave us free will. He didn't just give us free will. He gave us a life. He made my limbs work this morning. He woke me up and nobody in my family is gone. They still here. So I praise you, Daddy, every second. Thank you. I'll be damned if I take that second and complain. Shame on y'all grown asses. And y'all wonder why these kids running around here acting a fool. Look at the grown folks. Is somebody on the phone right now arguing with somebody, starting some stuff, talking about somebody else, and you know I don't like her. You run around here not liking people. Like you got the right to not like something that God made. And a lot of y'all are arguing about a man that don't even want neither one of you. Do y'all know how many people I have loved that I lost? Do y'all know how many people I loved and I had to walk away from and I loved them? Do you know how many people have hurt me and I still forgave them? Just over the holiday, a young man did the most to somebody that I love. He denied it. It didn't get too deep. He almost went to prison behind it. But the person decided to drop the charges. And I watched this young man for a minute. For a couple months, I just watched him. And the way God made me, let me tell you the way God made me. God made me with this forgiving big heart. And sometimes I get mad at myself. Like, Lord, why do I always forgive people? So I watched this young man, and we was at the store, and we was Christmas shopping. I had a little extra. Because I'm buying all kind of gifts for my grandkids. I went too crazy this year. I shouldn't have done that. But I bought all kind of stuff, right? And I'm watching this kid that's with me that I really don't talk to walk around in the snow with just a hoodie on. So I said, where your coat at? Oh, I don't have one. I said, oh, wow, it's cold outside. You don't have a coat? So I walked away, right? God started trolling with me. I'm fighting against what God's saying. I ain't buying him no coat. God kept messing with me. I bless you to have a little extra this year. You don't remember the years when you had to go to the cash store and get a cash loan to get your kids Christmas stuff? You ain't got to do that this year. You got extra. There goes somebody without a coat on in the winter. And I'm still like, that ain't God. That's the devil telling me to do that. And he walked up on me again. He was pushing the cart and he was so respectful. I said, hey, go over there and find you a coat. He said, I don't have no money. I said, I'm buying you a coat. Matter of fact, get you a couple of outfits. He was like a kid. This is a grown man in his 30s. He was like a kid in a candy store. He said, whenever I get back on my feet, because he's a giver, whenever I get back on my feet, Miss Nina, oh my God, I got you. I said, I'm not doing that for you to give me nothing, son. Do y'all know by the end of the day, well, that week, because I shopped all week, I had bought that young man at least 10 outfits and a coat, because he went shopping with us every day to carry the bags and stuff. And everywhere we went, grab you something, grab you something. Told his girlfriend, go grab him something for Christmas. Grab your stuff. I was paying for all the stuff. I am such a giver that I'm amazed what I made from YouTube, but I ain't got no savings. I'm like, how did I make that? I ain't got nothing saved because I gave it all away. But I know the God I serve, he's going to give it back. Sometimes you got to give your way out of debt. I just remember the times when, it haven't been a lot of times. I've always been blessed and from a good family. But I remember times I didn't want to ask my parents for nothing. And I had to compromise with my kids. I remember some days crying on my pillow like, Lord, how am I going to pay this gas bill? And it's not one thing that God ever took me to that he didn't bring me through. It's nothing in my life that God ever took me to that he never brought me through. Every situation I've been in my life, I came out of. Every single situation. And this is why I get so mad. I'm so emotional when I see evil people get on my channel because I was in a car. And somebody had the audacity a minute ago to say, didn't I see you at a shelter? Hell no. God never put me that low. But guess what's right across the street? Matter of fact, let me show y'all. For the people that think it's funny, like that this is a game. Let me show y'all something. Where I'm at. I'm at my daughter's house. Do y'all see that building right there? Do you see what that sign say on that cross? Y'all see that? It's a male trotter ministry. This is a shelter. Normally, right outside on that sidewalk, they must be in there eating right now. It's lined up with homeless people outside sleeping. On this side of the building, it's a bunch of homes, apartments with people with their kids and their husbands. People live there. Do y'all see the curtains and stuff? People live in a shelter. Right across the street. Is that funny? For the person that tried to make a joke out of a shelter, is that funny? These people that live in that building is homeless. And God granted you today to be in your home on a cell phone or on a computer. And all you can do is talk about somebody when these people don't even have a home. They don't even have a home. Them rooms that you see, they full with homeless people. This ain't no joke. But y'all seem to think life is a game, man. I don't understand, folks. And we they constantly got to delete people off of here. They still talking crazy. But you know what it is? A lot of them Esau. That's why the Lord said, Jacob I love, Esau I hate. And the descendants of Esau, that's why he said it, because Esau is wicked. So I'm not surprised. That's what Esau do. He's wicked. He's the devil. The more you talk about God, the more Esau gonna hate. But make this year the best year of your life. I don't care what kind of year you had before. You might can think of the best year you ever had. Make this year better than that. You own your life. Don't nobody dictate your movement but you and God. And if somebody trying to, delete them. It's no more compromising with me. Either you going to respect me or you going to leave me alone. It ain't no in between. And that goes for YouTube, relationships, friendships, jobs, family. And I'm to the point right now, y'all. I'm closer to being 100 than I am 25. I don't have a second of air to give to somebody that don't deserve it. I don't have a second. That's why I'm not going to jump back into a relationship, because the next relationship I get in, or if I go back, if I end up with an old relationship, it got to be for the till death do us part. I don't have time to be playing with nobody no more. I'm not a kid, not my boyfriend. I'm not a kid. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about y'all, and a lot of you may be younger. If you younger and you watching me, don't waste time like I did. That's the moral of the story. Don't waste time like I did. Keep your head up. I thank the mods for being on top of their job. Look at all the people they got to delete. It's 2025, and look at all the devils. The devils. And I'm sick of them. I'm really going to pray tonight that God remove the minions. Lord, please, devil, Satan, get behind me, get underneath my feet. No weapon formed against my channel shall prosper, or nobody on my channel, Father God. Send out blessings that will blow these people's mind. Fix people's mindset this year, dear Lord. Change the way they think. Because it's a lot of hateful people in this world. And it's sad. Y'all see what just happened down in New Orleans? The first day of the year. This man run over all them innocent people and delete those folks. The first day of the year. And it's like an 18-year-old girl was down there enjoying her graduation, and she's gone. She was on her way to college. An innocent kid. They said one of the ladies was flat as a board. She ain't even look human no more. And y'all can get on YouTube and just talk crap. That shit is nuts to me. Well, this is somebody's life. Could y'all please make sure y'all get my likes up? I hope people learning something today. And if y'all see somebody on here that's out of the ordinary or the norm, check them. Check them. Stop letting people get away with shit. I'm reading some of y'all comments. Hold on. If he fell on the ground again. R. Kelly and Diddy is a good duo. That's just me, though. You're gorgeous. Thank you. I get what you're saying, but wasn't she able to articulate and describe the mansion? No, she said the mansion was white. The mansion was red. And like Tisha Tales looked it up on Google. Do you know you can Google somebody's house? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can Google somebody's shit. Diddy haven't lived in that mansion in forever. But you can Google people's homes. And if it's on the market right now, they have, what do you call it? Virtual tours where you can do a virtual tour online of anybody's house that's on sale. I mean, come on, man. You act like we ain't living in 2025. You can do it. Google anybody. I can Google you right now and probably find out what you did just last weekend. Do y'all know it's an app right now? I can Google your name, find out all your addresses, and see your car in your driveway right now. I watched a blogger do it. Somebody was on here picking with him. He was getting pissed. He was calling them out. The blogger was kind of getting quiet, so everybody thought he was scared. Next thing you know, he gave the man his whole information. Who lived at his address, and he screenshotted his car in the driveway. Do you know that caller got off the line? He got scared. He said, don't ever believe that you can't be touched. So that's when people be saying that stuff. This internet, anybody can be touched. You hear me? Anybody can get got. Don't think because you're behind a keyboard, don't nobody know who you are. Why you think when the feds come, even with false names and stuff? Because every computer, every gadget has a code. They know what code is tapping into what tower. And they can find you. You can't outsmart the government. And you can't outsmart a lot of people online. So guess what my advice is to the people that's doing it? Stop messing with people. It could be your child. Anybody that they just want to mess with. Leave people the hell alone. I try to treat people accordingly. I try to give people the same respect that I want to receive. And when I do something wrong, like I apologize to Tisha Tales, I go back and do a rebuttal. Because I am a sinner. I was born into this mess. So some days I slip up and say stuff I shouldn't say, and I have to go back and say, oh man, I shouldn't have said that. Would you accept my apology? And if you say no, that's between you and your God. I did what God told me to do. You feel me? And I tell y'all this for the people that follow me. You supposed to renew your mind daily. Renew your mind daily. You should not have the same mindset that you had yesterday, especially if it's a bad one. Today is a new day. It's a new thing. It's a new opportunity. Renew this on a daily basis. That's why having a planner, and I'm hoping that somebody do my planners for my channel, having a planner and having a plan is necessary, because you will find yourself out here in the world lost. A man without a plan is a fool. And what else did God say in his word? Write the vision and make it plain. So you're supposed to write your vision down with your plan, and then you execute. Because if you don't do that, the world got so many distractions. You're going to be doing this. You're going to be arguing with such and such. You're going to forget what you were supposed to do today. The time that it takes for somebody to be evil and wicked towards you, that's a lost opportunity. They take it from themselves. They think they hurting me, but they actually hurt themselves, because I'm working. You have my job. And the more you talk shit, the more I get paid. I don't really have to delete nobody, because the more people that's making comments, the more money I get paid. But I am not money driven. I'm people driven. I like helping people, and the money go come. If I was just money driven, I would let all the minions stay around me, but I don't like demonic, wicked people around me. I don't like bad energy. And the only reason I'm talking about Diddy, because it's a trending topic, it's very important. People need to see what's going on. If y'all not learning something, what's going on, you lost. Because Diddy and Jay Z is national news every single day, but it's several guys that's been arrested since them, and nobody talking about them. And you never said why. You're not even talking about them. But you're sure talking about Diddy and Jay Z. And Solange, Beyonce's sister, she's mad. That's why I say this world is so wicked. She's mad because Gene Deal dares to tell the truth. She's mad because this man telling the truth. She don't want him to speak out. He need to just shut up, and I'm gonna cuss him out, because he telling you he was there. See, he can speak. Solange, you wasn't there. But see, this what hate does that. Hate outweigh good. She hate Jay-Z. So it outweighs the good. And let me tell you my personal opinion with her. And I don't care what she say and what y'all think. But I'm a woman before I'm anything. And let me tell you this. She's too invested into her sister marriage. Mind the business that pays you, little girl. That is your sister husband. You don't have no say-so in her husband. That ain't her boyfriend. That's her husband. And if you did want to say something to your sister, the public shouldn't even know about it. You're supposed to pull your sister to the side and say, hey, sis, I don't like what's going on. I don't like what I'm hearing. You know, if you need me, I'm right here for you. But I don't like your husband, because my sister didn't like the man I was going to marry. But guess what my sister didn't do? She didn't interfere in it. She told him point blank simple, I don't like you. I'm only coming to the wedding because my mama making me. That's it. That's all. Don't talk to me. And that was it. She didn't go all in other people inboxes and calling folks, and I don't like him because of this and that. Solange doing interviews about her damn brother-in-law. You overstepping your boundaries. That's your sister husband that happens to be a billionaire. It ain't like she got a bum Negro. And to me, a lot of times, sisters and relatives can be jealous. Look at the twins, Tia and Tamara. Tia mad at Tamara, calling Tamara a sellout because she married to this white guy and she's still happily married, and her marriage was falling apart of her and Curry getting back together. But she was mad because she got a divorce and Tamara was still happy. So then she trying to interfere in their marriage, calling her a sellout and everything else because she still got a husband over there. And guess what Tamara did? She cut her twin off. She wasn't even invited to Thanksgiving dinner. Tamara pretty much said, no. You destroyed your home. You're not finna destroy my shit. And that's what people will do. Misery loves company. People that don't have a husband quick to tell you to leave yours. If Beyonce getting beat every day like Tina Turner, if Beyonce over there doing Krugs, if Beyonce and Jay-Z praying to the devil, guess what? That's their prerogative. They grown as hell. And they rich. They can do what the hell they want to do. The only one can check them is God. If Miss Tina don't like it, if Solange don't like it, cut them off, Beyonce. Because you know what? The fans, your friends, your family can't get you to heaven or hell. And people better realize that. Can't nobody get you to heaven or hell. Stop being a people pleaser. Thank you, said I'm gorgeous. Thank you. But this is what life is about. Teaching, learning, loving. She don't drink. What? What did Danny say? You don't drink. This is not coming in. She's drunk. It's not a remember. Who are you talking to, Danny? That's what I want to know. Who the hell are you talking to? I want to know who Danny talking to. I am talking about something positive. And let me tell you something, Miss Taylor. The world is not positive, Miss Taylor. And I got to sneeze. Hold up. Oh, I'm fighting a cold. The world is not positive, Sharita. And the only way we can fix things that's wrong in our community and in the world is to talk about it. We can't keep ignoring problems. Ignoring things don't fix stuff. And that's what's wrong with America. We too busy sweeping stuff under the rug instead of addressing it when it happens. I know y'all want to live in this fairy tale world, and why we keep talking about, because that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care. Even, I'm sorry for sniffing, y'all. This cold is killing me. Even through this Diddy case, if y'all don't learn nothing else, I hope y'all learn this. The law. Because it might be you one day. I hope you learn your law. Because that's what is making us think about the law right now. What's going on? All got to do with the law. And your rights. Y'all want to skip that part and just lock people up for life. No. It's called due process. It's a process that they have to do. Why do you think a case takes so long? Because it's processes that they have to complete and do. And if they don't, the case going to get thrown out. Why do you think they couldn't use Diddy notes in his jail cell that he had? Because they did an illegal search and took his personal notes from his attorney, so the judge got to throw it out. You cannot do a raid in a house without permission from the judge. Just say the police come up in your house and he see a kilo of Krugs on your table. He just busts his way in there. He see a kilo of Krugs. He gonna turn it in. You know what the first thing the judge gonna say? How you get in the people's house? And people say they just walked up in there. So you did an illegal search? Throw it out. I promise you. they have to throw it out. You can't break the law to catch a criminal, because now you becoming a criminal because you just broke the law. Do y'all understand that? And just because I don't want to break the law don't mean I'm taking up for Diddy or Jay-Z. That means I'm standing on the law that they told me I had to stand on. I'm standing on the word that God said, follow the rules of the land. That's God's words. The rules of the land is the law. Even though I don't like it, the law did me wrong, and I still follow the law. You know why? Because I don't have a choice. Actually, I do. I have a choice. We all have choices. Either you follow it or you break it. I choose to follow. I had enough that one time. They ain't got to tell me no more. Yes, sir, boss. Uh-huh. This your world. I just live in it. Just leave. I'm going to stay over here, and I'm going to let you do you, boss, and I'm going to do me and try to get a little money over here and live my best life. I want to be quiet as a mouse. You ain't even going to hear me over here. Yes, sir, boss. I promise you. I don't have time for them people. I'm not trying to beat the system. Too much energy. I let God fight my battles. Yes, I'm 55, Christian. Born June 16, 1969. Hey, Faye. Nina, they could kick rocks and move on. Yeah. Yeah. I am 55, Kobe. Happy 2025, Leonard. Back to you. Tehran. Is it Tehran? Facts. Charles said you're too fine for that. Oh, thank you, Charles. Kobe keep asking how old I am. I done said it over and over and over. I just got here, bro. I thank you all who's watching me. My nose is finna start running because I got a bad cold. You like my glasses? Thank you. Hey, Antoinette. Speak, speak, speak. And you know what, y'all? I am not trying to make all of you agree with me, Miss Ethel. I'm not. I love people's opinions. I love to hear other people's opinions and the way other people think, because if I am the only one that think like I think and don't respect nobody else, how can I grow? Y'all help me grow. I learn from a lot of you. I learn from other bloggers. I respect my fellow bloggers. I don't want to have beef with them. We not on the streets. I don't want to be bringing up people and say such and such said this and that. And I had to catch myself a couple weeks ago with Tisha Tales. I got drawn up in that mess. You know, I'm not doing that, man. I didn't come on YouTube to beef with nobody. You know, I didn't even know they do that on YouTube. I'm like, people talk about each other on YouTube like that? I thought we was like a family on YouTube. I thought you can reach out to another blogger and say, hey, could you help me with this setting, or show me how to do this, or what am I doing wrong? And they, oh, yeah, I got you. Why don't you come on my channel sometimes, and can I come on your channel? It ain't even like that. It's a competition, cutthroat thing like in the streets. It's like, this my block. Y'all selling crumbs, I'm selling candy. I'm sorry. I ain't part of that. I'm sorry. Been through too much. But this your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Women. I'm not feeling good. Y'all see I'm talking through. My nose stopped up and I'm talking and breathing through my mouth. And if you go outside, please wear your mask now. I'm telling y'all, it's something in the atmosphere. Every time I go outside, I get sick. I've been fighting this damn cold for over a month. I've been drinking tea after tea. Normally, my tea just knocking right on out. I'm on my 4th cup of tea in a minute. And I'm going to keep drinking it. I'm going to keep staying in the house till I kick it. But please put on your mask again and go be safe. And stay away from people with the cooties. Hey, Ray. You need to see that movie, Testimony. Oh, I never heard of that. I'm going to have to check it out. I love anything that got to do with God. They are money. Facts. arrived today. Can y'all please share my videos? Can you please push like? Like I said, I'm not trying to hurt nobody. Yeah, they need Jesus, Leonard. She said, I cut off my cousins. She stole what? She stole money like that from you? Oh, wow. Yeah, it's time for people to go. I think you beginning to see the truth. You know what? I've been seeing the truth. I know how people are. Do y'all know in high school, I was a loner? I was the one that would write music. I had a studio in my basement my parents built for me, had built for me. And I used to love New Edition. I loved music. I wanted to be famous. So I always was different. We used to perform around the city. I had my group back then called Destiny. Destiny Child came along, stole my dream. And people hated me. I used to get best dressed all the time. They hated me just because of who I was. I didn't bother them. I didn't say that to those folks, and they just didn't like me. So I'm used to this stuff. But I was more quiet back then. It took a lot for me to snap, but when I snapped, you better get out of my way. Now that I'm older, I learned to cut you off. I don't have to snap. Because if I snap, y'all learn this. If somebody got you snapping off, they controlling your emotions. Don't ever give nobody that much power over you. Ever. A man, monkey, dog, cow, cousin, friend, mama, daddy, don't never give nobody that much power over you or they controlling your emotions. But I gotta go. My nose running like a faucet. This your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. Keep your head up. I'll be back in about an hour or two with a different video. But I wanted y'all to see Mr. Gene Deal talking. So y'all wouldn't think I just made some shit up. That's my first time seeing it, so I'm not repeating myself. I've never seen Gene Deal say that till today. And I'm glad he validated that because I already was feeling that she was lying. Now, if everybody else lying, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying all the victims are liars for the selective hearers. I'm not saying Diddy and Jay Z is innocent. I'm saying they didn't do that. You hear me? I'll talk to y'all later. I gotta go blow my nose.